Well, that was a game. Welcome to another video. I had a little bit more time, so I'm gonna kind of make some changes, do it a little bit differently. But definitely gonna need one of these boys. After that one, let's get into it. So right out the gate, we look good. Seba takes a shot out of the box, puts it on frame, gives us a corner, and then Emmy's offsides, which results in them coming back and having a chance on us. But it's all good because we recover, we come back. Emmy sends a great cross to Zardes for a header. I'm not trying to nitpick, but I think if Zardes doesn't have to dive forward so much, it might go in. But regardless, he hits post, and Emmy lets it go out. Lima has a long throw, as he does. Cascante off the top of the head. Flick to Seba. Puts it right over top of the goalie. But he has a great reaction to save. But this is what we're looking for. These are the dangerous crosses. But that's 3 attempts in 9 minutes. So that's good. Three shots on goal. Well, I guess 2 shots on goal. Zardes hits frame. But, so, yeah. You know, that's good. That's what we want. Then we get some corners from Emmy, which makes me miss Fagundes even more than I already do. Then he puts a great one in, and Leo just doesn't get good contact on it with the header, and it goes off frame. But again, it's our 4th chance. This is good. It's what we want. And then we have the great through ball from Lima that Zardes kind of gets beat on, but then manages to get a toe poke shot, which I thought was in. So that was super dangerous. And then we had another attempt right after on the 26th minute, which is also off frame just because Ring just couldn't get a good contact on it. I think if Ring does get good contact on it, it's a goal, which is important. We'll come back to that, you know. So, yeah, Ring could have scored there, but doesn't. And again, we're now, 6 attempts, and we're at 26th minute. Then Zardes gets another opportunity off of Rigoni, crossing it, and it's off frame. So we're having a lot of attempts. We're just not putting them in the fucking net. So then they come down and Rigoni fouls them, giving them a free kick. They put one on frame, but it's all good. We try to counter, but Seba's offsides, and they come back and score. So 39th minute, it's 1-0 to Portland. But we reset, and we immediately are coming back up, and immediately Rigoni's offsides again. I just feel like he's always offsides, and it just drives me nuts. He needs to learn to stay on sides. But, is what it is. They scored. So now we're down 1-0. It's not good to be conceding again at the end of a half, but we have time to get it back, and there's probably going to be some extra time, so I'm feeling pretty good about it. Especially that we're already kind of coming back, because then Danny gets fouled and we get a free kick. Rigoni sends a cross and Leo sends it off frame again. And then the half ends. So I'm feeling like shit now. Is not good. We do not need to be down in any situation right now because our playoff hopes are slipping away rather quickly now. So we have to start locking it up. Our defense is looking sloppy because they're not being pressured at this point very much, but when they are pressured, it's like no one's there. Foreshadowing to see what happens next, but the second half begins with the handball from Danny, which results in them having another opportunity, but they miss wide, thank God. I'm shitting my pants. Then we waste another corner. Owen gets a yellow card. They get more attempts, And then in the midst of that, Cascante gets a yellow card, resulting in 2 more attempts, in which case they score. So now, it's 2-0. And so we try to come back. Zardes gets blocked. He's just stuffed. And then we make some subs. This is when we put in Bruin for Zardes. And we put in CJ for Owen. Which is good that we're pulling Owen off. He's just letting people go through. And it's like he's not tracking his guy. Cascante's getting caught not tracking guys. So I like the Owen switch. I felt like Zardes was doing pretty good, but, you know, sure. Seba is doing great, but is not getting the ball enough. So, also, our team looks like they're quitting at this point. Like, we don't look good. Like, we don't look happy. We're defeated already. It's just not a good look at all. And Seba's struggling to stay involved, but when he is involved, he's like putting it on. He's the only person that's putting it on frame besides Zardes with that header. So far, no one else has put it on frame. But so we make some subs. So then we get some corner attempts, and we get some shots on goal, and they're not on goal, because, again, the only person that's putting shit on goal right now is Seba. They then make some substitutions. Then they have a chance at goal. We give them a couple corners, and they're, you know, pushing through that until they foul Lima, which gives us an opportunity to get the ball, work our way down, and then boom! We put it in. Seba puts it in. 2-timer, off the keeper's hands. Thank you very much. Back over his head, into the goal. Fantastic. We have a chance now to get a draw. We just got to keep pushing. But again, Seba's the only one that's making shit happen. He's the only one putting shots on frame. And not all of our shots that were off frame were bad, but we got to put more on. Like, obviously. So we reset. Or I guess they reset. And it kind of becomes like a shootout, off-frame shootout. You know, we put a shot off frame. They put a shot off frame. They make a substitution. And then they have a chance at goal, which results in Bruin getting hurt. And then needing to be subbed off. And I'm hoping Bruin's okay. He gets replaced by CJ. We have 2 more attempts. One was off frame, and then the other one was blocked. So we're either getting stuffed or we're not putting it on frame, unless our name is Sebastian Derusi. I mean, we get 2 more free kicks. We have another missed shot. And then they have a few more chances. And they end up fouling Stuver, getting a yellow card. And then it ends. Wasn't a great game. And I think Ring, honestly, Ring could have won us the game. Ring had the poor misclear giving them a goal. Ring also had the opportunity to score with the volley that he just couldn't connect with cleanly. He also had another really good shot that almost went in as well. And it, you know, I think both of those shots had potential, like they should have went in. The one was just a little bit too high. The other one he just didn't get contact on. And the defensive mistake of trying to cross it through the middle and just having a bad cross and it ending up right at the feet of another Timbers player is just a little bit unfortunate, but also we got to clear it better. And I love Ring to death, but he could have won us that game. I don't want to say he lost us the game, because I think our defense lost us the game. In terms of, yeah, Ring gave him the goal in a way, but Cascante and Owen weren't covering their guy. They're letting their guys just tail off of them. So it just sucks. It's unfortunate. This puts us in a position where if we win Wednesday, we could tie Portland. In which case we would be a step above, but that's assuming everyone else, nothing else happens on the table. And given the fact that it's MLS, we have the chance of making the playoffs still. But in reality, it's not really something that's going to be possible. So we've just got to, try to do our best to end the season without just flopping and just figure it out for next year. I think we need to have a lot of roster moves. I would love to get Fagundez back, but I mean, in my opinion, Rigoni was a big offset in our season this year. I mean, he's finally now starting to show a little bit of potential, but that takes too long, man, and we're paying you too much. We had to get rid of Fagundez because you're not worth anything. So it's a tough time to wear green, but we wear it, and there's still a chance, but it is fucking slim. I know there's a lot of Wolf out. I know some people are mad at Stu. A lot of this is not Stuver's fault. It's the defense. My take is that, let's move some positions around in the roster. We got to get Seba more involved, and the people around him are not doing that. If Urruti wants to go, he needs to go. And if Rigoni doesn't want to, if he wants to take his sweet time to figure out how to play in the MLS, then he needs to go. We're paying him too much. The people that I do think that are really proving themselves this season in this tough season is Danny Barrera and John Gallagher. I think they've done outstanding all season. Sebastian struggled this year, so we got to figure something out with that. We got to give him people that can actually help him. I think Fagundez was that person, but that's old news. So there's my breakdown of the game. Let me know if you like this format a little bit better, where I'm kind of going through the game in a little bit more detail. Let me know in the comments. Follow me on Twitter, like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Peace.